The finals just got some major confirmations. We're going to go over some preview stuff that's happening with Update 3.8. Additionally, we have some new updates with the drip competition as well as the winners. We're also going to go over some additional things happening around with the community, as well as a whole bunch more. What's up, world? It's Utopia back in with another video. Today we're checking out all things the finals. Okay, so let's just jump right into it. What's happening with update version 3.8? So we have a little bit of preview stuff, some confirmations there with that. As usual, we do have some new information and new details from Embark Rob. So Rob does give us an official confirmation for Emerald rank. This has been highly sought after. People are wondering when this was going to happen. Finally here, we do have Rob confirming that in 3.8 we will be receiving the Emerald rank. Well, this was a reply to somebody asking about next week for Emerald rank, and he said here 3.8 Emerald, the finals will go live. Again, we've had a lot of stuff thrown around with 3.8, so we'll have to see. This might be quite a big update. And again, before the Dolphin Charm was at least somewhat confirmed for 3.8, we're still not for sure if that's going to come into the game, as this next message here might tailor things a little bit differently. We're over in replies to this Easter egg thread. Again, this is where Rob is mostly usually active in, but in just a message in this thread, he went over and said there are menus for the Easter eggs coming in 3.10/12. So we're finally going to be getting some concrete stuff there with the Easter egg stuff. Also, seemingly we are going to be receiving up to update 3.12 and possibly further before we see Season 4. This kind of confirms that we're going to be receiving 5 additional updates, or at least 5 additional updates prior to seeing Season 4. And obviously coinciding with how many weeks we have left, we're probably going to see between 7 to 8 updates still. But it is good to note that they are planning this far ahead into the updates. Definitely really excited to see what they have coming out for the Easter egg community. It seems like it was a bit of a lull state there for the Easter egg stuff, at least as far as this last season. But I do think a lot of things are going to start picking up with especially this Easter egg menu, as well as the potential Dolphin Charm, and a few other things leading up into Season 4 and possibly even Season 4 into the future. I know a lot of people do enjoy the community events, which I'll go over one in a bit, but I definitely think this is a good direction for the game to include those for people to hunt for. Now, I figured I'd feature this back and forth confirmation here, as it does actually lead to some of the merch stuff. But someone on the Reddit claimed that they were able to maybe possibly triple gem this season, Diamond, Ruby, and essentially Emerald. Rob did reply here saying, dude, if you manage this, I will send you a signed gift. Now, right after this, he did link some merch here, or at least a finals cap. Not sure if he means he's gonna send this is the gift, or if it's a different type of merch, or some type of gift in general. But we do have some more merch confirmations here with this stuff there. Pretty cool overall. It's really nice to see the developers interact with players like that, especially someone who is the creator and the vision of the finals. Yeah, I just love to see these interactions with the developers, that they're so open with that stuff. And again, pretty cool, some merch confirmations. Hopefully we do get that sometime soon so I can update you guys what's going on there. Jumping over, we do have the results of the Season 3 drip competition for the finals. We have this post here by the community manager Jack Daw, who says here, with the approaching weekend, it's a good moment to wrap up our first drip contest. The community voted for these winners here. We have the Gun by Jonai, that was for first place. Second place is the Edge Runner by CNS Skyrunner. And then the third place is the Crimson Fox by Froglet. Really cool to see someone that's part of my community that only found out about the drip competition through my videos. They went ahead and submitted and actually did secure third place, meaning that they will receive 1,000 multi-bucks, as they were in the top 3 there, or technically top 4. It's also really cool to see they are the front runner in this imagery. All of these drip winners definitely have some really cool outfits overall. Although we do technically have one last winner here, which is the 4th winner, Lost in Japan, by Mambosaurus. This was actually picked by the community managers, I believe, and possibly the Embark team. They really don't say who picked it exactly, but they do say that it was picked by the team itself, or the Discord team there. The follow-up message is here saying, congratulations, the concept behind these outfits and the selection of the cosmetics, the presentation, these were all important reasons why they were highlighted. They're going to be reaching out to the winners in the next week so they can pick up their reward, which again was that 1,000 multi-bucks. They were overwhelmed by how difficult it was to select from many creative and well-executed outfits in this round. And if you feel like your contestants are fashion forward, we hope to give you more chances to show them off in future contests. They do also have the Drip Check channel, and I have one on my Discord as well, where you can submit and showcase those and get ideas with each other. I really hope they do more of this stuff in the future. It seems like a lot of people really enjoyed this. It brought the community together for something, and I actually noticed a big influx into my Discord from my last video just talking about this. So it seems like this is really community centric, so I really do hope they do more stuff like this in the future. Again, I will be sure if there is any more activities or there are any more contests that they end up doing, I will let you guys know as soon as possible on that, so that way you guys have enough time to submit everything and get everything ready. But yeah, again, I really hope they do more of these in the future. We do have some last minute mentionables Mentionables here. I haven't featured one of these in quite some time, but we do have some more concept art. This one coming from Sulphurous Dragon over on the Reddit. They want these specifically for the throwing knives, although some people pointed out this might be better for dual blades. Although I actually kind of like the idea for the throwing knives. They're a bit big, but if you shrunk them down, they would look pretty cool. Maybe that's me being a bit biased there because I do like the throwing knives as of recently. But it looks like they could have some really cool animations here with the flick opening and things like that. And I just don't know if it being dual blades would make too much sense. They have to be quite big. But overall, I hope they do add something like this, something with a little bit more animation and a little bit more flair there. I really like this concept, so I figured I'd feature it. Also, it looks like, again, people are starting to make their own merch. This one here being a replica, or at least somewhat of a replica, of the Orv sweatshirt, which was specifically from the Season 2 Battle Pass, the Color Fast Casual. Again, we had someone make this little imagery before, or at least put out what you could use for merch. Don't believe this is the same person here who was able to extract it from the game files, but it seems like they were able to use that to print it on the sweatshirt. It actually looks really good and definitely decently high quality of a render, or at least the graphics on the sweatshirt look really good. It mirrors so well with an IRL sweatshirt, so I'm not surprised people have made this into actual merch. I do hope eventually Embark makes this a reality and some of the outfits from the game actually purchasable through merch. I think that'd be a fantastic idea and some additional revenue there for the studio. But yeah, I'm definitely jealous of this one. I might have to make one myself or pick one up eventually when the finals does drop the merch. Also, none last minute mentionables here. The finals did drop another episode of the Season 2 highlights. This is now episode 5. And as Embark Dusty does point out over on the Discord, this is the final episode for Season 2 series. They went on here to say that as things pick back up in the office, they'll switch over to Season 3 and start showing some awesome clips that you've been sending their way recently. Again, as always, you can submit those over on the Discord. But also to note here, and as Dusty points out, people are coming back into the office now from their vacation. So it looks like we're going to be seeing some more frequent updates, at least I would assume so. And with 3.8 being a little bit larger than the recent updates, I would assume that we're going to be getting some more things happening here later into this season. I do hope they save a bit of energy for Season 4, as I really do think that could be a stepping stone for the game. And if we do get any more updates with Season 4, or if there are any more teasers, I will let you guys know on that. Another last bit of mentionable here is, if you guys didn't know, you can actually equip up to 3 animations for each category. Although, as a commenter pointed out here, sometimes it does bug out a bit and you will have to double click them again to get them away. Or if you do want to swap out some of the stuff there with the animations, you might have to toy around with that for a little while. But you can equip more than 1 animation. As shown here, you can equip 3. And one more last minute mentionable here. I know I showed off a bunch of outfits from my last video, and obviously with the trip competition stuff, I want to show off a little bit more, and just showcasing a few of my favorites. This one posted here by JXS Inc. Really liking the colors on this one and how the tattoos fit in. Another one here by X Nelson. The Lax t-shirt design really fits in well with this one. Again, if you want to showcase any of your drip off, you can head over to my Discord section and to the finals runway. We've had a ton of new people pop in there, so it's pretty cool to see that stuff and show off your stuff if you didn't want to do it on the official Discord. But that should about cover today's video. As always, if you like and subscribe, and until the next one, deuces.